What's up guys, welcome to a new video. And man, a lot has been happening in Kenya since you last saw my video which I posted in the city of Nairobi. Man, with finance bills and all that, the youth decided to take it on the streets, and as you saw in the last video, that was what happened. So welcome to a new video, and my name is Ali, if you don't know. I come from East Africa, to be precise Kenya. So I just decided to go to the wild, just stretch, walk, and just relieve my mind. One of the things that I love doing, according to me, this is according to me, I don't want to say you should be doing it, but there are two things which I really value. One, going for runs. That is one, going for runs. And two, going for walks like this. And for the past, now in the month of July, June, July and August, those are months that are well known for the cold season here in Kenya, and it has already kicked off. At the end of the month of June, the cold season already started. So now we're in the month of July, and as you can see right now, it's around 9, almost going to 10 a.m. in the morning, and this is the weather that we are dealing with right now, kind of chilly, and other days it's usually very cold. For a person who lives in Nairobi, then obviously that the cold season there is on another level, and this is just the beginning. So the more the month will be going on, the more cold it gets, and it is something that everyone is always ready for it mentally. I believe that everything is mental. For people who know me closely, they know that that's one of my mantra. Everything is mental. So we're always ready, preparing ourselves for the cold season. As for me, you might be wondering, like, Ali, why are you saying it's cold and you're there on your t-shirt and just walking around? One thing that I love doing, and also again, you shouldn't follow me, is that I'm a cold shower kind of guy. I don't care if it's cold, if it's hot. For me, I'll always shower with cold water. And for me, I've been doing it for a very long time. That it's just in me. A habit is something that takes time for you to install it into your day-to-day life, and then it becomes something that you cannot live. So unless I'm cold, maybe I'm sick, that's when I can change and just not shower with cold water. But if I'm physically fit, then and I'm okay, then of course I'll always do a cold shower any day, anytime. So yesterday trained, and telling you, things are not easy. I'm just wearing some Vans, and I'm just struggling on the road. But there's one thing, since I knew that it rained, I had to carry my boots, so that I can be able to maintain them on these terrains, because now, as you can see, let me just show you in a few, my Vans looks already kind of soaked in the moment due to the rain, and due to how the rain usually affects the grass and all that. So the grass is wet, and me, I'm walking with my Vans, and then things are becoming wet and wet. So let's continue the journey in the wild as we discuss some of the things that I think they have been running into my mind. So I decided that, let me discuss with you guys some stuff, and I hope that if they resonate with you, kindly drop a comment below, and as always, just if you see my video, make sure you like it, subscribe to my video, and comment down below where are you watching my videos from. Boots already on the feet, guys. The journey continues. This is the wild, guys. There's a lot of peace in such areas, guys. That's why I love silence, and I love such kind of areas, because they can never fail you, guys. And the hustle and bustle of the city. Now you wind up over this area and cool your mind, your brain, and your body as well. Oh no, I cannot. Now this is actually the aftermath of the heavy rains that were experienced 2 months ago, and it's tough, man. It's tough. There was a lot of slides here, so actually I don't know even how I will pass over this side to go to the other side, but let's see. Good thing I'm always armed with my boots. So this is where the trouble comes in. How will I pass and drop down over here? You see, someone just passed. This is not someone. This might be the steps of a cow. So I think I'll have to go back there so that I can pass through. That's the only way forward, because I cannot slide over here. Might be dangerous, you know. And one of the guys, one of my supervisors back in Saudi Arabia, he used to say that you only have one leg, one foot, one ear, one nose, and one everything, you know. Like, it's like you don't have another spare of stuff as compared to maybe electronics and all that stuff. So that's why you need to be very careful about your day-to-day activities and where you pass, you know. So this grass is very dense actually. Plus also my boots are becoming so heavy, so it's a struggle between the energy that I use and making steps. So this is the only way that is best to be used. This way, yes. So yeah, found a way already. So let's go, guys, let's go. So since it rained, it's very tough to find someone on this land. So with these lands, people do plant different kind of stuff, mostly vegetables. And on this river over here, this river is where people come to fish, one. Secondly, to collect sand for houses building and all that. So, but since it rained, it's on a very rare occasion that you'll find people in this area. Maybe later on, today is when you'll find people. So let the journey continue, guys. So we are approaching the river, and here also I need to be very careful because there's no particular road. So before there used to be a road over here, so people used to pass, but now due to the heavy rains as well, everything was flattened. That tree that you see over there used to be somewhere here, so due to the rains as well, it was uprooted from the soil and earth in general, so it's kind of tricky. But let's go. Let's see how we cross this area. See, because the river it's kind of tricky, but not that serious. It's not very deep, so I can do it. I can do it. Okay. So let's see, where will I cross from? Okay. And we are done on that side, so we're gonna be moving to the next side. So let's see, another crossing of the river. Also need to be careful, as you can see the water is kind of high because yesterday it rained, so should be expecting something like this. This is normal, guys. It's not that serious also, but the water is very clear. You can see the water is clear. can see also some people over there washing their faces and me, I'd want to pass over here and that's done, guys. Crossed the river, moving on forward. Aye, ko salama? So once you cross that river, this other side, there's a lot of mud due to the rain, so let's keep on pushing, guys. Yeah, Barizen. Yeah. Barizenyo in Swahili, it's a Swahili word, but in English it means how are you guys, because there are two of them, so plural as always. Okay, now we embark on another journey. So I already crossed the river, and on today's discussion, not discussion per se, but something that I'd like to get your views on. Anyone who's watching this video, kindly drop a comment below. Now, there's something that is very different from my generation and the current Gen Z generation, you know. And I'm not here to criticize on any generation or something of the sort, but what I'd love to understand from you guys is that do you feel like there are some of the things that these generations, they are not doing that we used to do, which nurture them to their tradition, you know? Because in my generation, we used to do a couple of activities that would bond us, you know, as we were children back in the days. One, like in these areas, because this is where I grew up, you know, it's a sort of an area which is still upcoming till right now. So you can imagine if it's upcoming right now, so how was it back then in the days? So one of the things that we used to do is that people used to go for hunting, you know. You could find a group of boys with dogs going for hunting, you know, to hunt rabbits in the wild. That's one. Secondly, people used to run around and play around with tires, you know, the car tires, the spoiled ones. People used to have them, run around with them, enjoy them. People used to play around with mud, you know. Maybe mud in which sense? In the sense of molding stuff, you know. So that would be a hands-on game that would ensure that everyone tries to understand the basics of building stuffs. So if we now come to this generation that we are currently at, this generation actually, they're always in the house playing Xbox and PlayStation, and which is not bad, but I'd feel like if I'd have a kid, I would try to ensure I bring him or her in a situation whereby the child is able to have connection with the earth itself. In which manner? To just have normal stuff, you know, to just be a normal kid. Because I feel like if we bring children in such situations whereby a child doesn't play outside, one. Secondly, a child only is influenced by technology, which technology is the next thing, which is not bad. But if we influence the children too much on these stuffs, we find that they lack some basic stuffs, you know, some human interaction. Most of the children, you find them, they are extroverts. No, they are introverts actually, because they are used to being in the house most of the time. Social skills are low, so I feel like I think so. For me, I would say that it would be important for children to at least mingle and enjoy with other children. And mostly it did happen on upcountry areas, because I was brought up in an upcountry area, so I was exposed to just communicating to people, talking to people, playing with other children, socializing with people in general. So this place is also tough, so it used to be kind of fun for me. And yesterday I was talking to a friend, and the information which I got from that friend was that there's a sort of missment. They just miss the general life, the simple life which they used to have, of hunting, of just enjoying in the wild, you know. Man, those are just some memories that you can't erase. People who understand, people who have been brought up in upcountry areas, you do understand that that life is priceless, you know. You cannot put a price on it. And if you do concur with me, just comment down below, guys, and ensure you tell me where you're watching my videos from. So we're still on the go, on the rise. So this is a church, I cannot pass through there. So you can see where I came from and where I'm heading also. It's kind of far, so it's going to be an amazing day. And if you're watching this video, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, thank you for being there for me for as long as you've been. And also, there are a couple of things I need to say. My whole team, I cannot mention the whole of you. I have a whole team that we worked with in Saudi Arabia. They have been supporting me on the comments down below, appreciating me so much. So I just want to thank you so much. The likes of Louis, the likes of Kagendra, the likes of man, that list is long, you know. So don't feel bad if I haven't mentioned you, but you know, obviously you're always in my heart, and I appreciate you guys. So I'm still on the walk. It's not easy, but we are just pushing one day at a time, and one step at a time, actually, not one day, one step at a time. So what's the current state as we speak right now? There have been talks in regards to the issue of the finance bill, and for the first time the president of Kenya came into the space, which is X, used to be known as Twitter, and some few issues were addressed here and there. And I'm just hoping that all goes well, because we need our lives back together. We need to continue getting gigs and works and all that. And some things cannot run if there's a lot of tension with people and situations here and there. So I'm hoping that things go on well. But as for me, I'm not a politics person, so I don't want to talk more about it, because, you know, politics is not my kind of tea, you know. So yeah, so I'm in the wild, and it's not that wild. Currently people are just building up. Before it was tough, man, but now this place looks amazing, guys. People have, like, the land has grown, you know, and it feels so nice to be in the wild. So what do you guys love doing on your free times? You know, for me, as I told you, running, exercise in general, walking like this, just silence. For you guys, what do you love doing? Because everyone has his or her hobbies, so comment down below, and also where you're watching my videos from. It's very important. I'd love to know where my audience are watching my videos from. And I just realized that 80% of you guys watch my video, you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel. So give your boy support, man. I appreciate your support, but if you would support me much more, you know, it would be of an advantage for me, and I would really appreciate it, guys. So we're still on the walk, heading to an unknown location, undisclosed location, guys. So yeah, so that is the state of the nation currently in general. So we are hoping that all goes well, you know, because you never know what might happen. But one of the things I love saying is that you never lose hope. Losing hope is the last thing that we should do as a person, as a country, at any situation that you're going through. Because, man, it's not easy, guys. It's not easy. We pass through a lot in life. You know, and someone told me, it's just the reality that you need to choose which hardness that you're going to face, you know, because there's no easy path in general. So if you're single, man, it's tough. Yeah, you know, if you're married, it's tough. If you have work, it's tough. If you don't have work, it's also tough. So let's continue with the journey and see how it goes.